The 9 episodes long first season of the South Korean Netflix series called Squid Game has taken over the internet and brought tens of millions of fans and subscribers to Netflix. For those of you who don't know what the series is about and would like to watch it all, I'd like to warn you that this video will have spoilers. And for those of you who have watched it already, make sure to watch this all and let me know if you spotted these 6 messages and if there are any that I missed myself. The main question today is, did you happen to catch the underlying vegan or animal rights related message in the show? I'm going to share with you all 6 moments that made me wonder if those messages were left intentionally or unintentionally and if people are actually giving it a thought. Hi, I'm Seb, I'm an animal rights activist and I upload vegan and animal rights related content every single week to this channel, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button to stay up to date with everything. Also, if you use other social media platforms, feel free to follow me there as well, and head over to my website to grab yourself a free ebook available in 20 languages to learn more about animal rights and logical fallacies. This book will help you make your conversation so much easier when you're talking about veganism, whether that's with your friends and family members or on the street doing activism. I will be leaving the link in the description below. I'm going to be starting with the more subtle and small messages that were left in the Squid Game series and finish this video with the most important one, so make sure to watch it until the end because it gets really interesting. Number 1. In the first episode, we start off by the main character betting on horses to make money. Even though he wins a big sum, he ends up losing it while running away from a group of men who have come to collect what he owes them. This was the first subtle part that can make one think about karma and ethical ways of making money. Needless to say, gambling on horses is definitely not an ethical nor moral way to win money, as it supports a horrible industry that should not exist in any society that thinks of itself as one that values morality. Number 2. While on the island, a set of stairs takes them to the first game where they play a game called Red Light, Green Light. This game reminded me of hunting, as I am an ex-hunter myself, especially how the robot girl scanned for any moving human and shot them immediately. As shocking as it is to all the players on the field, wild animals and birds who are hunted go through a similar or worse experience every single day all around the world. The players who are humans suddenly become and act like animals who are hiding from their predator, either by not moving, not breathing, making any sound, or using an obstacle to hide behind. Number 3. Throughout the whole series, every single time the players, who are now basically volunteer prisoners, go up a set of stairs before each game. This set of stairs reminds one of MC Escher's amazing drawings. However, having been to several farms and slaughterhouses, I couldn't help but think of how animals who are killed in these places are always brought and made to walk through a similar maze that leads up to their death on the kill floor. Similarly, hundreds of players were put in a similar situation when they walked to the playground that ultimately became their kill floor. Another extremely interesting thing is that when they put them in the car when they first picked them up, they release this gas that makes them pass out. This is something very similar used in slaughterhouses where they put pigs and other animals in gas chambers for them to pass out before they get slaughtered. This method is of course used worldwide and it's industry standard, and not only that, it's also considered the most humane way to kill these animals. Number 4, the whole show had a feeling of using sentient beings for pleasure, even if it caused them tremendous amounts of suffering. The only difference, of course, was that as humans, the players of the show had consented being part of this. Unlike the animals that we breed into existence to exploit and use in horrible and painful industries so that we get pleasure out of them, such as the industries of bullfighting, dog races, horse races, and many others. Number 5 is probably my favorite and one of the most interesting ones. During the last episodes, the main people responsible for this horrible game and incredible amount of suffering, the VIPs as called in the series, come to watch the last games. Now interestingly, the masks that they wear are made of gold and represent different animals. We can spot a deer, an owl, a lion, a tiger, a buffalo, a bear, and an eagle. All of these animals are actually hunted while in the wild. It wouldn't be a stretch to think of this as the tables have turned moment, where other animals are in control and make humans suffer to get nothing but pleasure in return. The fact that the masks are made of gold also reminds one of trophy hunting, something that is considered a sport practiced most of the time by very rich people. Number 6. Finally, the most important and obvious message that I believe is a very powerful one is the conversation they have in the limousine after the main character has won the prize. During this ride, he asks the frontman, "Why? Why do you do this?" To which the frontman geniusly replies, "You like horse racing, right? You people are horses. Horses at a racetrack." Meaning that just as he bet on horses and made them suffer to have fun and make money, these people bet on humans and make them suffer to have fun and make money. After all, both humans and horses are sentient beings who are conscious of themselves and aware of the world they are in, and what happens to them matters to them. There is no trait that is true of horses and untrue of humans that justifies doing what we do to them, but not to us. Although humans and other animals are very different to each other, they are not different in traits that hold any moral weight. Ending the season with this powerful message seemed quite vegan related to me and made a very strong point about how we discriminate against other animals and how in fact there is no moral difference between the two horrible acts of inflicting unnecessary suffering for the sake of pleasure and monetary gain. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if I missed any of the vegan messages that you found, that you spotted, and also let me know if you saw any of these or did you just watch it all without giving it any thought. I'm really interested in how other people saw the series. If you would like to support my work, check out my website, and I also want to let you know that I have launched my latest project, which is the Principles of Change podcast, so definitely check that out. I really appreciate all my patrons who make this work possible. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification button, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.